Hi Wellham fam, welcome back to our channel. I'm Debbie.
I'm Darren.
And we've got a different one for you guys.
Yeah, it's a little mini haul bit, but it's fragrance samples.
Basically, I was
Nicky
on Instagram
samples.
and half a ton of perfume samples come up because I have been looking at different bits. And I saw an advert for Fragrance World.
Yep. And
they were offering 5 samples for £10. 5ml samples, I might add.
Apparently you get 60 sprays per.
Yeah, I don't know if this was this one, love. That's a different. Is it? Don't know. But no, I say it's 5 mils, which is quite big for a sample.
Yeah.
And I say normally they're £2 something each, £2.75, something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, as I say, buy 5 for a tenner. So I went on there and I bought 5 for me and I bought 5 for Darren. Now, transparency, it is £2.99 postage, and I wasn't convinced that they would allow me 2 on the same one. In fact, because I was being a bit thick, it was in the morning to be fair, I didn't try that first, so I did 2 separate orders, one after the other, but because I wanted to make sure that you could still get the sample. So we have Darren's ones for you here. I'm having to open it like this because I'm avoiding the address bit in case you guys wonder.
The bit underneath is the bit that says what they are. Because I already looked to see what ones are what.
Yes, but it hasn't got the details I want. So that's why we've got strips of paper on the doodah. So what I will do actually, what I will do is give that to Darren to get it out the way. Thank you. And these are Darren ones. So.
Yeah, they're very well packaged.
Right. So we're going to have a look. Right, now this one, let's say, they're not bad sizes. 5ml for that price isn't bad at all. This one is Boss, inspired by Boss. We'll talk about the scents that it says it has on it in a second, but do you want me to?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, I can smell it from here. It's quite a strong scent.
That is nice. Right. Oh, I like that. Right, so I've got my little thing here. So I just need to find the right one. Bound to be down the bottom, Darren.
Really?
Boss. For him, inspired by Boss, which we knew. Right, so notes. Our version contains notes similar to those found in Hugo Boss Bottled. The top notes are apple, plum, lemon, bergamot, oak moss and geranium. Really nice, guys. Heart notes are cinnamon, mahogany and carnation.
Didn't get any cinnamon, but it's obviously
it
mixes in with
wood
it.
either, but it all combines, doesn't it? And base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, cedar, vetiver, and olive tree. So, yeah. Because I think we've done before where we tried to guess scent, and you can't. On a lot of these, they're going to
they mix.
They mix quite a few different ones, and it's blended. Does it smell like Boss?
I don't know, because I don't know what Boss smells like.
It smells familiar to me, so quite possibly, to be perfectly honest. Right, so on to our next.
Which is?
Oh yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? Right. It is Sport, inspired by Allure Sport. Allure. Oh.
Not got a clue.
No, I went on there and...
Yeah, Darren didn't pick them because Darren knows very little ones.
Yeah, so I just went...
I was surprised one I used to have when I was a teenager. It's still going. It's Drakkar Noir.
That's more citrusy.
Oh.
No, let it... Oh, that's quite nice now. It's calmed down. Oh, it's sort of cucumbery and citrusy smelling. Sport.
Not sure about that one.
I think it's better once it's settled.
Don't know.
What am I doing? Go back. Right. Did I go past sport? Possibly. Yes, I must have done. They had a couple that I would have gone for on here for Darren, but they were out of stock. So, you know, you can only do so much. But they've got a lot. I don't think I went for any unisex ones on Darren's anyway. I'm not sure if I did on mine. Sport, I said, didn't I?
The lure sport. Yeah.
Right. So, right, top notes. Orange, C notes, daffodils and blood mandarin. Yeah, I'd go with that actually. I can smell the C and the orange. Heart notes are pepper, neroli and cider. Neroli's what gives that dodgy scent to start off with. Base notes are tonka bean, vanilla, white musk, amber, vetiver and elemi resin. Now, you might notice that I have gone for a few that are vetiver because I happen to know that they smell really nice on Darren.
Yes, I like one. From the M&S one.
Yeah, that's right. Right, so is the area cleared enough? Possibly not, who knows? Right, so this is Entice, which is inspired by Dior Fahrenheit.
Now, Fahrenheit I used to wear.
Oh, so it'd be interesting if you...
I can't remember what it smells like.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot more subtle. Quite like that. It's got quite a spicy scent. My favourite one.
It is very similar. Yeah, it is very similar to Fahrenheit.
Oh, there you go. What's it called again?
Not clue.
You've got.
No, I haven't. You've got it.
You haven't. I've got it. Entice. That's it.
Yeah, so yeah, that is very much like Fahrenheit. That is.
So I had the female version where they're the ones with the tap tops, aren't they? Is that right?
I don't know what one it was now. I remember you had ones with tap tops.
Yeah, I thought that was. I liked them. I picked them up cheap years ago. That was. As I say, I've been out of them for years as well. But come on, Entice, inspired by Fahrenheit. Right, so top notes are nutmeg flower, lavender, cedar, chamomile, mandarin orange, hawthorn, bergamot and lemon.
That's a lot, aren't they? Yeah.
That's just the top note.
Yeah, so that's a lot, aren't those?
It's probably the hawthorn and bergamot that's sort of giving it that more slightly bitter scent or spicy, you know. Heart notes are violet leaf, nutmeg, cedar, sandalwood, carnation, honeysuckle, jasmine, lily of the valley. And base notes are leather, vetiver, 3 for 3, musk, amber, patchouli and tonka bean.
It sounds like it's got a bit of everything in it.
I mean, it's a pretty heady list, you know? Whereas some of them are actually really straightforward. If that makes sense. Right. I think we're going to have to get my jar of coffee out in a minute.
Yeah.
To clear our sinuses.
I've got a cup of coffee over there.
Right. So, ooh, hang on. Right, this is Imagine, inspired by imagination. Although that is not the most imaginated.
No.
what's it of doodah?
Imaginative.
Yeah, that's the one. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just put it in my
Imagine-
hand. Never mind.
Imaginated. Oh,
Oh, that's quite. That's
Dunno,
that's strange. Oh, I'm gonna have to have a look. Right, you take that, and it's yeah. Imagine inspired by imagination. Right, so we have got Imagine inspired by imagination. Darren took a call, so I wasn't sure what we got to. Top notes: citron, Colombian bergamot, Sicilian orange. That's all the top notes. There's 3. Heart notes: Nigerian ginger, Tunisian neroli, and Ceylon cinnamon. They're very precise about where they seem
where
to
they come from? Yeah, sure, yeah.
Base notes: Chinese black tea, Ambroxian, Olibum, Ganuic wood. Don't know. And I apologise if I'm pronouncing anything wrong.
How do you do?
We will put the website of Fragrance World below.
Yeah.
We don't get anything for doing this. It's just it was such a good deal. And if it's still running, the code you want is the word sample, all in higher case, 10. All one bit.
Yep.
No gaps. And make sure you change it to... Actually, I'll show you on here.
5ml.
Right, there's only 5ml available in this, but they start you off on the high end. Now, these perfumes aren't actually, or aftershaves are not that dear. If you decide to go for the different ones. But yeah, so if you're putting it in, as Darren was doing, but he hadn't changed it to 5ml, it won't work. And that's why.
And they cost $4.95 each normally.
Yes. Fair enough.
Because that's what you just showed on there.
Right, this last one, it was always going to be one that I ordered for him. Because, I honestly don't even know if the scents were right, but I had to do it. It's blue. Inspired by Bleu de Chanel. That's not why. It's purely because...
It's blue, dabba-dee-dabba-da.
Precisely. It's a song we made up for one of our hamsters.
Didn't make it up.
We did. We made up... Ooh, we went from ooh to blue.
No, we went from blue to ooh.
Blue to ooh.
It's a song called Blue.
No, but what I mean is...
By Eiffel 65?
I don't know.
Right.
He's getting too technical for me now, guys. No, we used to have a golden hamster that was called... I know, I haven't put my
Shulbabs.
on. His actual name was Aslan. But, yeah, we called him Shulbabs, and then it changed to Ooh. Because
you got...
he always made a perfect little ooh mouth with his mouth, obviously.
He's ooh, dabba-dee-dabba. Oh, that smells like something.
Oh, I like that.
What's the scent bit of it? I
Smells
can get.
nothing like blue or ooh.
There's something on it that I recognise, but I can't think what it is.
It's quite nice. It's not in your face. There's, you sort of get bits of it, if you know what I mean. Right, there's actually very little to this. The top notes are lemon, grapefruit, and pink pepper. Heart notes, are melon, ginger, and nutmeg, and the base notes are cedar and sandalwood. So, for a perfume or for an aftershave, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Got a lot less in it than the Fahrenheit copy.
And to give you a clue, that's what their bigger bottles look like and what have you. Now, full disclaimer again, this is the first time we've ordered from them. I've got no idea on the longevity.
No. They smell quite strong.
But they have got a
But we don't know how long they strong. They
no
last
idea.
Yet,
No. So we will come back to you at some point and say about that. And Darren might just add it on for like a thing saying at the bottom about what it was, sort of thing, scent wise. But yeah, so that is the end of the aftershave one. So we're gonna do the perfume one, but we're gonna do the perfume one in a separate video, guys.
Yep.
So remember to keep an eye out. If you subscribe and ring the little bell, you may get a pop-up with it saying when it's actually up. And if you haven't seen us, or we've been sort of sporadic, it might be worth checking that you are still subscribed, because YouTube does some peculiar things at the best of times. Other than that, please feel free to comment, give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, but you can't do one of them. And if you have bought from Fragrance World yourself and you know whether it's a good brand, you know, it's worth hearing from you. Right, my lovelies. So all that leaves me to say is be different, a very merry unhoo-hoo, and let's give you a whiff. Boo!